Thank you, everyone. And thank you for coming to Stratford High School this morning. This is a special place. 56 years ago, less than a week after Dr. Martin Luther King delivered his I Have a Dream speech, my campaign co-chair and my friend, Brenda Haywood, walked through these doors and integrated Stratford High School. Hello. Brenda, would you please stand? And today, she joins me in this administration as Deputy Mayor for Community Engagement. Thank you, Brenda. And today, we gather together to celebrate a very special moment, the commissioning of a new government for our city. A commissioning. This is a celebration of collective action to make our community stronger. Today, we begin the work of making Nashville a city that works for everyone, of ensuring that Nashville is a livable and nourishing city, of making our city better, and we will do it together. Now, that's another reason we are here at Stratford STEM Magnet School. This is a school where TSU, Vanderbilt, and Nissan have come together to support the work being done here. And this past year, 11 students at Stratford got full scholarships to Belmont University as part of Belmont's Bridges to Belmont program. That's a wonderful accomplishment. But Stratford, like many of our schools, faces challenges. It started the year without a chemistry or Spanish teacher. Now, we are struggling to recruit and retain teachers. Teachers struggle to lead middle-class lives. That has to change, and we have to do better. And supporting our schools and making sure that teaching is a valued profession must be our common purpose. Now, I want to acknowledge my partners in the new Metro Council. There is no steadier or kinder hand than Vice Mayor Schulman, and I am grateful for his friendship. And I'm delighted to see my friend Bob Mendez take my old chair. And I want to warn him, I still haven't cleaned out my desk, but I will do it this weekend. And Berkeley and Steve and Sharon, I look forward to continuing to work closely with each of you in your new role. And there are 19 new members on this council, including our host today, Emily. Now, they do include, and it is worth repeating, a new at-large council member, Zulfat, who's our first Muslim council member. And a certified public accountant. And I love that. I really appreciate that. And Sandra Sepulveda is our first Latina on the council. And the council is half women, which we have cannot be acknowledged enough. And I'm honored to serve with our LGBTQ members, and we should take a moment to acknowledge the leadership they are bringing to this council. And to the historic leadership role that the Minority Caucus has had in Nashville, Tennessee. This Metro Council and this city has become a gorgeous mosaic. And our diversity makes us stronger, and anyone who doubts that has only to look at our veterans today. Let me spend a moment. Captain Jerry Neal, who led the Pledge of Allegiance at the beginning of this program, is now 98 years young. I'm going to ask them to stand in a moment. We're all going to want to get our picture taken with him. He is one of the 441 Tennesseans who took part in the invasion of Normandy on D-Day. Now, Corpsman, and I would love each of them to stand in time. Corpsman Jack Tyson, who is 86, was a field medic during the Korean War. And Staff Sergeant Kingdon served in Special Forces Para-Rescue during the Vietnam War. And David Van Cleef served for 30 years as a Coast Guard Chief Warrant Officer, including the First Gulf War. And Sergeant Teresa Carter, U.S. Marine Corps, maintained F-18 Hornets, and she's now at MTSU studying to become a psychiatrist. Thank you, and thank you for being here. The risks you have taken for us, the sacrifices you have made humbles us all. Your spirit and presence honors us. You are our inspiration here today. Now I'd like to recognize the former mayors who are in the audience today, Bill Purcell and Carl Dean and David Briley. Thank you for your service to our city. And David, your presence today and your graciousness shows us how American democracy is supposed to work. Now today, we start the work of building a Nashville that works for everyone. And I think some of this you've heard from Emily and Jim. And I'm inspired because I think there is a unity of vision that exists in Nashville at the work at hand. And today we begin the work of serving our people, of choosing our future with confidence. And what our fellow citizens want from us is very clear. Emily and Jim have alluded to it. A focus on neighborhoods, a Nashville where tourism benefits residents, not the other way around, cost-effective, fiscally responsible government that is managed for everyone. A transparent, open government committed to high standards. In many ways, the rebirth of downtown Nashville began with the decision to save the Ryman. And I believe the decision to protect Fort Negley Park will mark a second rebirth of our city, and it starts with our neighborhoods and preservation. Now, some people have thought that the revenues generated downtown should stay downtown. I disagree. The people of Nashville have made an investment, and now is the time to spread the benefits of growth, not just the costs, to all of our neighborhoods. It is the time to invest in Jefferson Street and Antioch and Donaldson and Bellevue and Goodlettsville and the other neighborhoods that make this a great city. Now, downtown has been, of course, the heart of our economy. But we must ensure that it circulates the benefits of growth to all of our neighborhoods. And we need to invest in sidewalks, in protecting and expanding our tree canopy, and becoming a sustainable, resilient city, a city of parks and greenways. And our creeks and rivers outline what should become one of America's greatest urban parks systems. In Atlanta's Beltline, we can find our river line. And together we can build a beautiful, livable, and sustainable city. Now, in a great city, incomes and wages go up for everyone, without the costs of growth forcing our neighbors to leave. And it's easy to have an environment where that doesn't happen, where the benefits of growth don't go everywhere, where people lose track of wage growth for everyone. And that's why we have to invest in our people. And our job is to make sure that our residents are ready for the great jobs that our city is now attracting. This is our common purpose. Now, to the thousands of hardworking Metro employees who serve the public every day, thank you. I value your knowledge and your commitment to public service, and in the months and years to come, I will be relying on your professionalism and expertise. You are my most important partners in the task ahead. It is my job to support you. Finding money to take care of the people who take care of us must be a top priority for all. Now, in the beginning of this speech, I talked about the amazing group of veterans who honor us with their presence here today. But Metro also has some very special people. Like our veterans, our first responders go out every day and protect and care for us. Would all of our first responders please stand up and let's give them a round of applause. And while we are at it, would everyone who is working with our students to secure their great futures, would you please stand up and let's give them a round of applause. Now, doing right by our workforce begins with getting our finances right. We are facing fiscal challenges. Our sewer and water lines are antiquated. The city's balance sheet is stretched thin. We have to address these problems in the council term ahead. Well-administered, long-term capital plans will create a great city. And that is our challenge to this council and to me as mayor. Now, I've been told that I care too much about numbers, but if we don't get the money right, we can't do anything else. Because in government, to care about finances is to care about people. And that's how you make our dreams real. We face challenges, yes, but working together, we can meet them. We are the envy of cities in America. We are not saddled with aging industries. Health, education, hospitality, entertainment, and logistics anchor our economy. Our tax base is increasing. We all know people who want to move here. We got the growth. And now we have to manage it to make our lives better and not worse. And now is the time to decide with confidence how we want to succeed as a city. We decide how we live and what our city should be. That is the task of this commissioning with me as mayor and the council. We are in charge of our future. The decisions we make together will set the course of our city for generations to come. Thank you for joining me. It is the honor of my life to serve. God bless us all.